Welcome back to the show. My name is Rickxel and this is The Lunch Vibe. You're watching Uganda Catholic Television, and of course the show comes to screen every Monday to Friday from 1:45 up to 3. So at this very time, always in this very moment, I normally bring a guest if I have one, and today I'm privileged to have a beautiful lady on set who is going to be sharing with us about parenting. I believe she is a parent and probably the right person to share this very amazing topic this very evening. So how are you? And good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I am fine. How are you?
Yeah, you look good.
Thank you.
And you look fine the way you've said it.
Thank you.
How is it going? How is the new year? I love asking this question because I want to get feedback on how 2025 is.
I should say the new year is tough, but it is the tough who keep going.
Okay.
I don't want to tell people be lazy because, things are tough.
Because the year is.
Yeah. It is the tough who keep going.
Okay.
So be tough if you need to survive.
That's a nice one.
But basically, the year is okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Anyway, we hope it will normalize out there. And of course, on set, I would love you to first introduce yourself for the beginners, people that are seeing you for the first time.
I am called Pretty K. I think I'll use that.
Okay.
Because it's my media name. Pretty K, working with Radio Sapentia.
Okay.
I am a presenter. I am head of marketing department.
Okay. At Radio Sapentia?
Yes, at Radio Sapentia.
Okay.
I am a mother because you called me for parenting.
Yes.
I am married to one man.
Okay.
I proudly say that.
Your mother of how many?
3.
3. Okay.
And for information, they are triplets.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's a big task. I am not the usual.
Wow.
I am not the
usual. So looking to a super mother.
Yes. So
first of all, how did you manage? How old are they?
I can't explain that.
How old are they?
They're 5.
5 years.
Yeah. Soon in March, making 6.
I need those notes. All right, so with me I have Pretty K.
Hard work.
Indeed.
Yes.
I have Pretty K, and we're going to be discussing about parenting, and I'm very happy that she is a parent. So she's the right person actually that I have today to talk or discuss with us about parenting. Most people, there is a difference between being a father and being a parent. So most people are fathers and mothers out there.
They've gone to labor.
Yeah, but they are not parents.
They are not.
Yeah.
A man has made a woman pregnant.
You become a father.
And that's that.
All right, maybe for the beginner, person who might not be understanding this term, first of all, parenting. What is it all about?
Parenting, one, is beyond giving birth, going to labor as a woman and putting someone on bed. That is different.
Okay.
Parenting is beyond that, because even a person who hasn't given birth can be a parent through guardianship.
Yes. Sure.
Through God parenting. That means it takes more of responsibility to be called a parent. For example, how do you look after the people you've put on earth? How do you provide for them? How do you meet their emotional needs? Stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so it is physical, emotional, it gets to the pocket, and beyond that.
Wow.
To be a parent.
To be a parent.
Yes.
So because in most cases, we have, just like you say, there are people who then play a parental role to the children that they have not even produced.
True.
And I've seen that happen so much. Personally, there are people that have been my parents, but they are not my father and mother, you get, but they played that role of being a parent. It can be a brother who played a role as a parent, it can be a neighbor, it can be anybody, any well-wisher out there. So, being a parent, in your experience, what is the most beautiful thing about it?
The beauty is seeing someone grow, but not just growing anyhowly, but growing into a responsible being. I have been a parent when I was young to my siblings, and one of them has married. He's a responsible person in church.
Wow.
He's a father too now, and I am proud when I stand to see him graduated, giving up offsprings, and I think I stand out to see him, and I'm like, oh yeah, I think I did it well. So it gives you the satisfaction to see someone you've been a parent to, seeing them responsible. And it is really, it gives the inner joy. So it's not something you can like just say, but you need to see it happen, and then you really know the joy of being a parent. Yes.
Okay. And then the other opposite of it, the biggest challenge of being a parent.
Of course, the biggest challenge is that we don't just speak that I'm a parent. Like I said, you need to invest in time. You need to invest in money. You need to invest in morals. You need to invest in a lot of things. Actually, today, that's why we say parenting is more of giving birth, more than that. Because today you don't just raise your kid without guiding them.
Yeah, sure.
You need to guide their morals. You need to guide their physical being. You need to get involved into their stages of growing up.
Okay.
Because the failure to do that, then you're going to get the negative bits of it. Because, for example, now we are parenting with social media.
Oh.
And social media is not regulated.
Yeah.
It gives it all. What you need and what you don't. Now, as a parent, it is your role to know how much this person you're parenting ought to take.
From
if it is
media.
Food, if it is music, if it is, name it, even if it is the dress up. Fashion. Because if you do not regulate, you find your offspring walking naked. After all, a few, if any, will say, hey, you're almost naked. So it's the parents' role to do that.
What do you think is failing most parents from this genuine guidance to give to these little ones? Because according to what I've seen today, a maid becomes a parent. Then you, the father or mother, you're not actually a parent.
Parent.
You get it?
Yeah.
The maid becomes the parent.
Yes.
Then you, who is a true parent, you're not actually a parent.
Yes.
What do you think has caused this, and how can we fix this?
Parenting is expensive. So we are exchanging our roles with the maids to look for the money, thinking it is going to give our kids a better life. Unfortunately, by the time we want to penetrate into their inner person, it's kind of late. These kids can't confide into us. They can't trust you. They can't share with you. That is why you see so many rich people. When they die, the arcades they've built, their kids sell off. Cheaply more so. So we are prioritizing making money than raising our own.
Yeah.
And the helpers at home, I want to appreciate them, by the way, but they are taking the position of a parent.
In most cases.
Challenge is we cannot bond. And the failure to bond means that there is no parent-child relationship. Therefore, we are walking apart. But in parenting, your child is supposed to be close to you because they come from you. In my culture as a Muganda, they even say a child comes from a man's
faith.
Yes. So it is hard work. But you can't maintain what has come out of you from a distance. Now that is the biggest challenge we have. We need money to make better parents because of education is expensive.
I was actually now going
like
there.
That.
How much we are toiling for money, but how can we create this bond? Even when it's really hard to get that time for them, but how can we create this bond? Because I feel the bond should be there, like it used to be back in the days.
I am one of the busiest persons I think I know.
Okay.
I work, because by the way, I am a journalist, but at the same time, I'm a social worker. So besides Radio Sapentia, I do so many things. I do emceeing at events. I have a team of ushers. I do social work. In others, I do career guidance, career talks in schools.
Okay.
Now, despite all that, I am working hard to make my kids be better.
Okay.
By force, by hook. As a parent, you have to create this time. This is what I do. I can't have it all.
Definitely.
Rickxel, you can't have it all. Even the richest people are still making money.
Yeah.
Modulate yourself. Just say this time has to be gazetted for family. You are asking me about some free time, and I told you Sunday is strictly family time. Not because I don't have what to do, but I sat down with my inner man. I was like, come ambaya. Come watch me. Sunday is strictly family. So as a parent, if you need the best out of your family, it is really hurting. We work hard for other people's businesses to prosper. Now, for example, for myself, I am a counselor. I work hard to see other people's kids in schools, you know, balanced. What a pity if my kids do drugs. So it is my role to create the time by hook or force to sit them down. One, to give them their rights as kids. My mommy's love. Then talk to them. Of course, when you counsel without love, now that doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work out.
So I need them close. Let us be friends. Then we can share who challenges you at school. How do you go about it? Because parenting today is not about pistol. The way we were raised. No way. This is maturity. Now a 5-year-old, we sit down. They challenge me, but mommy, you come back late. I'm like, I'm sorry, I need to make money. But at the end of it all, they'll understand mommy is not around. And when they are praying, they involve me because they know her disappearance, she's making the money. So somehow we need to create the time.
How can parents help this new generation to make sure they perform better in school?
Perform better. One.
Yeah, I know they are not close to them. Most of the time the school has the kids, but how can they also contribute to the better performance academically?
We have advanced. If you don't have time, Rickxel, hire a counselor. Period. We do home counseling in the schemes I have. Because I work with GLOW Social Links. That is one of the projects I run.
Okay.
So this is beyond the school counseling. Now we say as a family, call us home. Let us be friends to your kids. Let us talk to them. Utilize the opportunities. Some of you are on boards in a school.
Sure.
Push for a counseling session. Schools don't think beyond academics. They need a counselor. Now that is the way to go, because if you don't regulate, social media is going to do it beyond the expected.
I don't know, probably you who is watching, how do you run your home?
I don't know.
How are you playing that role of being a parent out there? Now, which times do children become a problem to parents?
It starts at 0. When you're breastfeeding, you're not a woman.
Okay, for those
Yes.
who are women out there.
Yes, even the men, you need to be conscious, by the way, because parenting, by the way, is a two-way game.
Yeah, sure.
The moment a man is out of this parenting role, let me tell you how I scare my kids. You've refused to do this, wait for your dad. Now, if the dad is not anywhere to be seen, they'll take mommy for granted. So, yeah. But when a man speaks, a lion in the home, then everything is in place. People just know daddy is coming back. I am not using him as a tool to intimidate them, but they should know that there is the head of the family. So, sometimes it is inevitable. So sometimes it starts at 0 because it comes from when my kids are breastfeeding. The legs are everywhere. I call them to order, hello, when you're feeding, legs down.
Yeah.
Don't bite me. Don't, you know, they make that noise when they're breastfeeding.
Yeah.
I call order. When you're eating, keep quiet. Concentrate. Now, there are times when we think our kids become unruly during team time.
Yeah.
No.
I was even going to ask, like, to what extent do you declare that this one I can't handle anymore?
As a parent, you should never.
That is what I also think, but something
As
like
a parent,
I've given up.
You should never, because you create that with your tongue.
Oh.
If the worst comes to the worst, get on your knees. The God who gave you those kids can never fail you. Because if you fail, know the world is rough. It will find your child, they will stone him to death, they will take them to prison and stuff like that. So until the last funeral time, a parent never gives up. You're the last man on the battle line. You should take the last bullet. So
That
we
is
should
true.
never give up.
Wow. And I'm very sure you must have picked something from Pretty K. And it doesn't just end here. I'm very sure we won't pick up in this topic because it's very, very wide. Very, very wide.
Yeah.
Because I want us to engage in now these toxic behaviors that children have adopted. And then also we shall talk about social media versus homes, especially still children, all that will be in line. But just because of time, I think for now, for today, I'm going to pause a little bit there. Not to stop, but just to pause a little bit there. Maybe a final say to any parent out there who could be watching you right now.
Prayer is the magic. The Bible says that children are given by God. They are gifts from God. Never forget the giver of children. Whenever you feel hard, challenged, not managing the behavior, go on your knees. Pray. Pray without ceasing, because it is the only mode which regulates the children beyond what we can manage.
I heard you say you MC, you do this. Would you maybe mind to share your contacts with anybody who might be your client?
My client.
To come in, yeah.
Okay, I think I'll share just one number.
Yeah, or maybe social media handles probably.
0779
Okay.
48 51 31. Can I
Wow.
say that again?
Yeah, you can repeat it again.
0779 48 51 31. That has WhatsApp and a call.
Okay.
Only business related, please.
Business related.
Because I am not seeing I'm not searching.
I'm seeing. All right, thank you so much, PTK, for passing by, and I'm sure we shall have more of this.
Thank you.
Because it's very bad to just give up in these little ones. Just imagine if our parents as well gave up on some of us.
Yeah.
How would we be? Where would we be?
Yet
It's
we
really-
haven't been so good.
Yeah,
We've
sure.
been hard.
All right, and of course I want to thank my team that has been working with me, Chris and George, right there behind the control room, and Dimero behind the camera. I remain Rickxel, and tomorrow, it's a weekend by the way, tomorrow I'm going to be down at the Slick Place, Chiwatule. Yes, I'm going to be right there. It is Absolute Saturday alongside DJ Ino, DJ Ezra. We're going to be there. Come, we have fun. Come have the best meal, the best drinks, and of course, probably for those who love soccer, come and catch soccer right there. I'm going to be rolling down the party right in that very place. And also, I want to thank Simon Events. Shout outs to you from wherever you could be tuning from. And Jose the Man, yes, shout outs to you. I know you are preparing for 19th. That is Jose the Man live in concert. It's going to be down in, it's going to be in Chireka, Smiles Corner. And then also today, let's go and support Alan Skeen. Yes, at Lugo Cricket Oval. Let's go, and of course, we embrace Uganda music. Let's go in big numbers, and we share fun right down there. Maybe regards to anybody who is watching.
To UCTV family, thank you for watching. Kindly tune to 94.4 Radio Sapentia.
Definitely.
That is my job.
What time is your show?
9:30
Okay.
a.m. to midday.
Okay.
Monday to Friday.
Monday to Friday.
Surely you ought not to miss.
So if you want to listen to a lot of our sweet voice, you can be tuning at that very time. That is at 94.4 Radio Sapentia. For now, I want to wish you a nice weekend. Enjoy responsibly, and as well be safe and be in safe places. May God bless you. I love us. Sign out.